We've made it to the end of the year.
We have.
We should take these off.
All right. Honourable mentions. Every year we don't show each other our lists, so it is a surprise to us also.
Loka, directed and written by Dominic Arun.
It's also in my honourable mention.
Definitely India's best superhero universe inception point.
So From So, directed and written by J.P. Tuminad. This is a very fun horror comedy set in this small village. It has a lot of funny, eccentric characters. It also becomes a fairly emotional, heartwarming story by the end, and it's very fun.
Retro, directed and written by Karthik Subraj.
It's also in my
Very ambitious script, unfortunately let down by its kind of messy execution.
especially in the second half. I think the first half of Retro is good enough to make it to the list, but the second half kinda. Humans in the Loop by Aranya Sahai. It's a very small indie movie about a woman who works in one of these AI image generation companies. Behind the scenes look of all these eccentric new technologies and how it's all built by cheap labor from India.
Santosh, written and directed by Sandhya Suri. It's a very unique perspective on a very tried and true story.
Okay, now to the real list. My number 15. Talavara. This is a very moving story about a man diagnosed with vitiligo. And by the end, I was almost in tears. It's just so beautifully written, where it goes, what his life ambitions are. It also doesn't just victimize them to a point where it feels like, oh, look at them, how sad. It's a pretty nice movie.
My number 15, Vash Level 2. This is a sequel to the Gujarati horror movie Vash, remade as Shaitan in Hindi. Don't watch that, watch Vash. Vash Level 2 is an excellent sequel that raises the stakes, really doubles down on the brutality of the first one with imaginative torture sequences that are just fantastic. It put a big smile on my face.
Number 14, Bad Girl. It's a very nice, well-told story about a woman from her puberty till her adulthood. She's a very flawed woman, but the movie doesn't make judgments on her. Very, very good tale about feminism without feeling way too twittery. This is a very, very promising debut.
Number 14, Superboys of Malegaon. It's a good movie with good performances, a very unique script. I think a big reason I adore it as much is because of the fantastic ending it has that really brought it home for me.
My number 13. Dude, it's a very fun movie. I enjoyed it. It's very well written. It moves from place to place very quickly, and it goes to pretty interesting, fun places. I mean, it has its message, but it doesn't feel too preachy for me, and it has really good music that is unique and varied. Across.
I personally like Urum Blood, the symphony version, more than the Brazilian funk version.
What carries the movie for me is Pradeep Ranganathan's performance. He is, I think, for sure one of the new up-and-coming big stars. He is very unabashedly honest in the screen.
Number 13, Crackling. It's one of those box thrillers where it's this character stuck in one location, he's in this car, happens over an hour and a half. Very tight, really good. It peaks in this one moment where it's been just winding up tension from the word go. It peaks there, and I was ready to, just be conflicted as to where to place it on the list. Then the ending happens, and not to mince words, but the ending is atrocious. But given how strong everything else is, it's hard not to put it on the list.
My number 12, Wash 2. I enjoyed the first half really. Like, it is so wild and fun and just so violent. It's
delightfully sadistic.
Yeah, it is
fantastic.
So fun. Horror movie is not such a well-thriving genre in India.
Number 12, Echo. I like this much more than Kishkinda Kandam, and I think it rectified the issue I had with Kishkinda Kandam, which is that it has a lot of character here. And the mystery itself feels much more organic. It's a mystery movie in the truest sense of the word. You're actively unraveling something. Every scene is a surprise. Every scene is a new fact that's building on the other. Oh, just mogging, huh? Okay. That's already building on the already known set of facts to arrive at a conclusion that's super poignant. There's clearly so much depth in the writing that I haven't really sat and thought about yet. Very good mystery movie.
My number 11, Telusu Kadha.
Oh my god, no! What? How could you do that? It's so misogynist. It's so Many things I read about, but I didn't see.
So what is it about?
Telusu kada?
I would describe it as a psychological relationship drama. I really find it very entertaining. It is a genuinely original idea and it goes to very interesting places, and it's a dialogue heavy movie about very flawed characters and has a really good soundtrack. Taman made it to my Spotify rap also. The problems with the movie are true, but that's the point. They are supposed to be flawed. It's not a movie which is saying they are correct, everyone's correct here. They're all very grey people. But other than that, it's a very interesting movie.
Number 11, Dragon. Extraordinarily cliche, but the sincerity and the genuineness with which it delivers these cliches makes it really entertaining to watch. It's very unabashedly itself. Again, he's smogging. The music's fun. Pradeep Ranganathan's performance is really fun to watch, especially seeing how he starts as this horrible, unlikable guy and how he changes through the story is really fun to watch.
Pradeep Ranganathan's having the best.
He is.
My number 10, Veera Dheera Suran.
That's crazy. Number 10, Veera Dheera Suran.
Police officer decides to encounter this very famous gangster, and this gangster goes back to one of his very brave, cool henchmen, and it's how this cat and mouse game happens.
Which is super tense, super well written, really well performed, and very unlike a lot of the big budget movies we see. It feels like an indie thriller.
The movie has a great presentation. There are a lot of one takes and like long takes that are very
Really is.
nice and tense, and the music is also pretty great.
It really is an excellent movie.
It
Reasons.
didn't make money because Vikram is in it. My number 9, Homebound. I'm assuming it's higher up for you.
Or maybe not even on my list. I'm a casteist.
It's about a Muslim boy and a lower caste Hindu boy. It's about them trying to somehow get a good job by writing these government exams and a million other things to just make some money and
Kind of climb out of where they are.
yeah. And it is just depression. It's just sad. I was avoiding this movie for so long because I've seen Masam once and I'm like, this is depressing. This also seemed like it's even more depressing, and it was. There was a point in the movie where I was like, yeah, this is going for a more bittersweet ending, I thought.
Nah, it's just bitter.
Then it hits you with, it's a very necessary documentation of a specific period of time in India that we should not forget. And we were all privileged to not experience this, thankfully, but it is a reality of a lot of Indians.
Number 9, Tourist Family.
Solo.
You've not seen it.
I know.
The film is about illegal immigrants coming from Sri Lanka to Tamil Nadu and how they're trying to settle here. It is a truly warm and wholesome film that somehow avoids being overtly sentimental or cheesy. It's when the ending hits you that you realize that beneath all the niceness and kindness that's been on screen the whole time, it's also a lot of intelligence and very neat observations that the film has been making over time. How the spirit of community can change everyone for the better.
My number 8, Super Boys of Malegaon. This is a movie about movies and I like them, and I honestly think this is one of those movies that should have been longer and could have presented more drama and all that. But despite that, I really enjoyed it. By the end, I was in tears because what happens in the movie, I was like, God damn, that is so sweet and nice. And it's also a very interesting take about how even within such a niche, small industry, all the problems of a artistic medium happens, where it's like, do we strive for artistic brilliance or commercial viability? There are producers who are trying to still make writers fall aside, and there's a nice commentary happening there also.
My number 8, Bad Girl. I think the reason it's so high up for me is...
Girls.
Yes, I like girls. Women, to be exact. I think a big reason it's super high up for me is the presentation. It is a joy to watch. Its impatience is something I liked quite a lot. how fast it goes, the shots, the edits. So really appreciate how mature it is, because all the hoopla around the movie about, oh my god, it's like all these girls who are, they're like sleeping around, drinking and all that. The movie is glorifying that. But when you see the movie, you realize that no, it's actually much more mature and intelligent than you really gave it.
My number 7, Ron.
That's crazy. Number 7, Ron. It's a deceptively simple story. It's about 2 officers who go on patrol one night and the chaos and mess that follows out of seemingly nowhere.
This is another movie that I thought like it's going for the more bittersweet.
Nah, bro.
It's a very nuanced take on the other side of the system.
Pretty fantastic.
My number 6, Durandar.
I can't believe you've done this. This movie is super controversial and
For what?
I don't know, I haven't seen it. Second time.
It's a very fun espionage action movie set in Pakistan. Understand and probably agree that this is propaganda. But I think I am big brain enough to not fall for the propaganda part and enjoy the movie for the sake of the movie. It's 3.5 hours, but it's fairly flows by. It has a lot of fun characters, really good use of music, and really fun, nice violence. And I think Akshay Khanna was, oh my god, he was the best part. He was. It is a spy movie that felt like they are doing some spy shit. It's very patient, and that patience is very necessary. Even for the smallest of mission, you see how much effort and planning and kind of killing yourself goes into it. I'm very excited for part 2, which will probably have more propaganda. That is the world we live in.
My number 6, Kubera.
Wow. Guys, so unsubscribe to him alone. This man's opinions are wrong. I don't even know where to start.
I know where to start. It's good. It's a story about 3 economic classes, the ultra wealthy, the middle, and the extremely poor, and how they intersect. All in all, pretty good, I'd say. It's just, it felt much more flabby. Like,
Like, oh my god, this movie is long. I was like, come on,
oh my god, this movie is like an hour long.
oh my god,
I can watch 20 reels by then. The big stuff, number 5.
Ponman. This is a movie about a guy with a very unique business. He lends gold jewelry to poor families who can't afford it for their wedding, and his scheme is that he gives them the gold, and by the end of the wedding all the donations will kind of make up for it, and they pay them like that.
Which is super, like,
Very big brain idea. It's a movie that flows between a comedy, a drama, a thriller, and almost mass movie-esque thing. With all this, it's also a very message movie about dowries.
it's just super original.
Basil Joseph gives one of the best performances. It's a performance that can go all over the place by a much more bad actor. In the beginning, you're like, okay, he just is here for the job, and his gradual arc is very beautiful. Very interesting movie that goes to places that you wouldn't imagine.
My number 5, Kanda. It's a fairly unique story about the drama that happens on a set between a director, his lead actor, and the lead actress. And the interpersonal connections they all share, what's happening between the 3 of them, and how this affects the movie that's being shot. And it could have been my favorite movie of the year, if not for the second half. And it's not a bad second half, it's a unique second half that it did go that way. It's just that the first half is just somewhere there. It's so sad it didn't make money though, honestly.
I couldn't watch it the second time in theater because I went to a theater where they were playing it. 2 people were there, me and my mom. And they were like, at least 20 people need to show up.
Oh, so they cancelled.
My number 4, Little Hearts. This is a very fun rom-com about a bunch of teenagers who are doing their long-term for this exam called MSET. It's a cute love story between 2 of them, and it's very funny. It's a movie set in the pre-Geo era. There are a lot of pop culture references of that time, and it uses all these things to tell a very cool, fresh, this age love story. 2 standout scenes. One is the proposal video and the other is this parody song. It is so funny. The most I laughed in the theater. I was very surprised by how moved I was with the love story itself by the end. Yeah, great debut.
My number 4, Homebound. Super important, super necessary, and it's something that I heard of and I read about, but I never really saw the way the movie showed it to me. What happened in that period of time in our country. It's one of those movies that's just something everyone needs to watch to be more aware and to be better as a person, honestly. Honestly, like there's so many people like, dude, Corona was like the most chill time. It's
My self-actualization.
great film.
My number 3, Shubham. It's about a small town where there's this daily soap serial that is haunting the women in the town. It's a very cute, unique premise for a horror movie.
Extremely unique.
By the end, it also delivers a very understandable and subtle message about feminism. It is also connected to one of the director's previous movies. It also comes as a nice little extra surprise. And I am so sad that it kind of did not pick any buzz anywhere. I saw it out of pure luck and it was so good.
My number 3, Ponman. It was just a joy to watch this entire thing unfold and see where the story went. It's so thematically rich without sacrificing its core as an engaging drama. Themes of dowry, of women needing to be married, of men, of masculinity, what true masculinity really is, what toxic masculinity is. There's so many of these things that seem like I'm preaching something at you, but the movie just does it so effortlessly.
My number 2, Kanta. Loved the second half as well. I thought the film's presentation throughout was so good.
It honestly feels like a director who's done 20 movies or something before, how efficient it is. Like, goddamn.
This is one of the prettiest movies of the year. It's just like, goddamn. Dulquer gives one of the his career best performances in the film. It actually has so many themes about like art and the, what an artist does for the claps. Are you supposed to just do art for the sake of art? Are you just supposed to do art for money and validation? And it also kind of questions people who are like, oh, I only need artistics in mind, how that also has a privilege lens. And I am so disappointed in you people who watch it. You
Take this.
I saw that a lot of videos are like, bro, lag, bro. I was like, shut up.
These kind of takes are why exists this ugly thing called underrated gem. My number 2, Shubham. I think I agree with everything you said. It's just the inventiveness of this script is off the charts. I was just in awe at everything it was doing and how flawlessly it was doing it and how effortlessly it ended up where it did, while being funny, while being entertaining, while being thoughtful, while being insightful. All these things that you mentioned, it was hilarious throughout, but the ending is so poignant. It actually will bring you to tears where how poignant it is. But we're constantly complaining about the lack of the writer's voice, the lack of good stories in our big budget movies. Celebrate stuff like this. That's how you get those scripts there. Okay guys, number 1. This is the best movie this year.
And the number 1 movie is Akhanda 2. We saw it like just now, and
actually that's why we dressed up.
Yeah, we
to
dressed up.
honor the movie. I heard that the director and the main actor said that Akhanda is like the Avengers and there's no need to stop Akhanda.
So
That's a list. I hope you all cried to Balaya's performance as we did.
my number 1, Kubera by Shekhar Kamula. Shekhar Kamula is one of my favorite filmmakers of all time. He made a movie that is somehow almost closer to Leader, which I thought was impossible, and so good. And after so many years, he is still got it like. And this is such an original movie that, despite how depressing the subject matter is, I don't know how, but I watched it 3 times and I was still like
Psychopath.
Like I was in tears, but I still felt good. And it is so good. Dhanush gives career best performance, year's best performance. These are people we all casually ignore, like they are nothing. And this is a movie that forces you to confronts you with your privileges. And
I agree with everything you said. I just wish Shekhar Kamala learned to do endings.
If you're a true Shekhar Kamala fan, you know the endings are not where it's at. Fantastic movie that again should have made a lot more money.
Yeah.
There is the song in the movie. Situation of the song feels so unique and so emotionally powerful, and Dhanush's performance in the song is
It's one of the few like dance sequences I've seen where you're dancing out of a celebratory sadness.
Yeah, and it's so beautiful, and that entire stretch of the movie was like, just watch, 10 out of 10, masterpiece.
My number one pick, which is not on your list at all by the way, is Stolen.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot.
Well, this is how great films are ignored, unfortunately.
Yes, I saw the movie first, and I saw it. I told
Again,
it
anyways, this is how great movies are forgotten. This is my favorite movie this year. I was
Mine
contemplating.
also. One of my favorites.
Nothing had me on edge, like just uncomfortable for most of his runtime as this movie did. Stolen is about this poor woman, this beggar woman's baby that's taken away, and the two elitist kind of rich dudes who end up caught in this mire. It's about mob violence, it's about classism, it's about poverty, about the rich, about where do you need to stand morally if you come from a place that's privileged and rich. Do you and can you even try to leave that? Should you try to leave that?
Is morality something only the privileged can afford?
While the first 20 minutes are uncomfortable and intense, rest of the movie is just your heart racing and you praying and you're just like, oh my god, please just end well. And it seems like it won't end well because the filmmakers are goddamn sadists where one moment after another like, hey, what if I do this? And there's a moment where you think, okay, I remember because I actually let out a breath and I leaned back and I was like, okay, we're good. And then the movie is like, psych! It's just so relentless, it's so powerful, it's so well performed, and it's just so haunting. Are the best movies of 2025. Not gonna lie, been disappointed. I've been very disappointed this year. Now, having done this list, I do think the saying holds
These are all
true.
great movies.
Yeah, the saying holds true that in a year there will always be great movies, regardless of whatever. But I think I've been disappointed because the big budget movies that have been coming out have
That
been
were very overhyped, and we were also very excited to
Kohli.
watch, did not deliver. A lot of the basically every big promising director's movie were very like, all right, okay, bad. And I was also sad to see that so many of the movies that we ended up really liking a lot didn't even make money, which is, at least I think last year and years before that there was a nice like marriage of, oh, people loved it, we loved it, it made money.
It didn't fail. Hopefully next year is better.
Those were the best movies of 2025. We will be more consistent next year.
Yes, and thank you for watching us and supporting us. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel and hype this video. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, have
Take
a good
care.
one.
Wait, again. Oh, no. I'm so done with it.